Conservative new media viewers, we've got some news from the NBA. In their 9th game without starting point guard J-Lin, who is out after having surgery on his left knee, the New York Knicks came up huge tonight at the Bradley Center in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Knicks defeated the Milwaukee Bucks by the score of 111 to 107. We'll include several links to stories about this game in the video description below the video player. The first of those links will be to the box score and video highlights of tonight's contest. We'll give you some commentary and analysis on this game and the Knicks in just a moment, but first we'll run through the game details quickly. Also, I want to remind our native English-speaking audience that I will speak slightly slower in this video so that those J-Lin and Knicks fans around the world who do not speak English as a first language may enjoy the video as well. Thank you for understanding. This was a great and entertaining game. New York was extremely hot early, and they took a 14-point lead late in the first quarter. Milwaukee, of course, was not about to lay down on their own home court, and by the time the game went to halftime, we were all knotted up at 62 points apiece. By the end of the third period, the Bucks led by 4 points. That lead grew to 8 points early in the fourth quarter, but that was also the time when New York dug in and began their comeback that would ultimately decide the game. Carmelo Anthony led New York with 32 points and 10 rebounds. Tyson Chandler added 19 points and 11 boards in the victory. 6 Knicks players were in double figures in points scored. Monte Ellis finished with 35 points, 6 rebounds, and 10 assists for Milwaukee. Point guard Brandon Jennings contributed 22 points, 4 boards, and 7 assists in the loss. Reserve Mike Dunleavy had 19 points and 6 boards in the defeat. With the win, New York improves to 30-28 on the season. They are now 22-13 in the J-Lin era, as well as 12-4 under interim head coach Mike Woodson. The Knicks also improved to 6-3 in the 9 games which Lin has missed since injuring his left knee. Milwaukee falls to 28-30 with the loss. New York is now in clear command of the 8th and final playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. In fact, they are now just 1 game behind the 7th-seeded Philadelphia 76ers, who have been struggling of late. New York will next face the Washington Wizards on Friday, April 13th. That game will take place at Madison Square Garden in New York City. The Wizards game will be the first of a 3-game Knicks homestand. Now for some thoughts on tonight's game, the Knicks and J-Lin. First, what a victory for New York. This game was televised nationally in the United States on ESPN, and there was a large amount of pressure on the Knicks to get this win. And they came through, particularly in the fourth quarter. Big props to the Knicks for this victory. With this win, it looks very likely that New York will make the postseason this year. Second, Carmelo Anthony was huge in this game, but the one guy who I felt truly saved New York tonight was J.R. Smith. He had two monstrous three-point baskets in the fourth quarter that kept the Knicks in the game and then extended their lead late. J.R. Smith deserves a lot of praise for his play in this game. Third, this game was a battle of inside versus outside. Milwaukee is a perimeter-oriented team, and the Knicks are more paint-oriented, particularly since the Bucks were missing their biggest man in the middle, Kwame Brown. Tyson Chandler and Carmelo Anthony pounded Milwaukee down low, and the Bucks tandem of Monte Ellis and Brandon Jennings could not make up the difference from the outside. Fourth, Monte Ellis had a gigantic game for Milwaukee. If you have never seen Ellis play, this was him at his best. Ellis did everything for the Bucks tonight, and the whole country got to see how good and talented Ellis truly is. I'm happy for him. Fifth, despite their win, the Knicks really missed J-Lin in this game. Backup Baron Davis and third stringer Mike Bibby finished the game with a total of 5 points, 6 assists, and 5 turnovers. As well as New York has been playing of late with Lin out because of his knee, they could be even that much better were J-Lin and Amari Stoudemire, of course, both healthy. Now, share your thoughts about this game in the comments section below. How awesome was this victory for the Knicks? Do you think New York will be able to catch Philadelphia in the playoff chase? Will J-Lin be able to make it back for the playoffs? You tell us below. Also, please be sure to let us know what you thought about this video by clicking on the thumbs up or thumbs down button underneath the video player. Thanks. Finally, we encourage you to come and join the fun on the Conservative New Media Facebook group. You will find the link to the group in the video description. This is NBA expert Paul F. Villarreal, and you're watching Conservative New Media. In our opinion, we are the #1 channel on YouTube for Linsanity and J-Lin related news. Thanks for watching.